Now, ध्यान देना please. Sold goods to Pulin rupees 10,000. We are selling goods to Pulin. Tell me, is this a cash or a credit transaction? Credit transaction. Who is the receiver? Pulin is the receiver. What goes out? Goods goes out. Any doubt? Now, received cash from Pulin rupees 5,000. We did this yesterday. Received cash. So cash mila. What comes in? Cash comes in. Who is the giver? Pulin is the giver. Is this a cash or a credit transaction? Cash transaction, because one of the effect is cash. Then paid salary to Munim rupees 5,000. Cash transaction because of the word paid. Now what comes in? Service. Now what goes out? Cash goes out. So salary expense incurred. यहाँ पे paid salary to Munim. Do we need to record name? Paid salary to Munim rupees 5,000. Now why we cannot write Munim is the receiver? Because we have paid and services are received. हम किसी का नाम तभी रिकॉर्ड करेंगे अगर हमें किसी से पैसा लेना है या किसी को पैसा लेना है. Is this clear? So even if name is given but word paid is there, service comes in, so we record it as a purely cash transaction. Now paid shop rent to Dhruvin rupees 1,500. Service comes in, shop rent expense incurred, cash goes out. Understood this? Okay. Then purchase furniture from Santosh Furniture Mart rupees 40,000. Credit transaction. Furniture comes in, Santosh Furniture Mart is the giver. Purchase goods from Harbhajan rupees 6,000. Goods comes in, Harbhajan is the giver. It's a credit transaction. Pay fire insurance premium of rupees 600 for the shop. Cash transaction. Fire insurance premium expense incurred, cash goes out. Bought goods from Mahi 3,000. Goods comes in, Mahi is the giver. It's a credit transaction. Purchase goods of 20,000 from Yuvraj for cash. It's a cash transaction. Goods comes in, cash goes out. Sold furniture 1,500. Cash comes in, furniture goes out. Sold goods of 12,000 to Suraj on credit period of 10 days. Suraj is the receiver. Goods goes out. Understood this? Okay. Now today we are going to learn bank related transactions. अच्छा, should we discuss the exercise first? चलो, पहले exercise discuss कर लेते. Page number 21. Page number 21. Question 1. अच्छा, did you give two effects in question 1?
Yes.
Okay. Sold goods of 500 on cash. Cash comes in, goods goes out. Sold goods to Rajesh for 700. Credit transaction. Rajesh is the receiver, goods goes out. Purchase goods of 800 from Malika. Credit transaction. Goods comes in, Malika is the giver. Purchase goods of 1,000 from Arpita for cash. Goods comes in, yeah, cash transaction. Goods comes in, cash goes out. Sold goods for 1,200 to Kunal on cash. Cash transaction. Cash comes in, goods goes out. Received goods of 200 as free sample, non-economic transaction. Paid salary 800 to accountant. Service comes in, salary expense incurred, cash goes out. Then second one, purchase goods of rupees 1,500. Goods comes in, cash goes out. Sold goods of rupees 1,800 for cash. Cash comes in, goods goes out. Purchase goods of 3,500 from Sudha. Goods comes in, Sudha is the giver. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? समझ में आ रहा है? किसी को कोई previous transaction में problem? Okay. sold goods of 4500 to Amrish. Amrish is the receiver, goods goes out. Paid rent of 1000 to owner Abhay. Paid rent, so it's a cash transaction. Rent expense incurred, cash goes out. Then purchase chairs of 1500 from Swaminarayan Furniture Mart. Chairs comes in or furniture comes in. Swaminarayan Furniture Mart is the giver. Then received commission 250. Cash comes in. Commission income on. Service, yes, service goes out. But we write over there commission income on. समझ में आया? Okay. Then purchase goods of 1200 from Ranjan bin for cash. Goods, cash transaction, goods comes in, cash goes out. Sold goods of 1500, cash comes in, goods goes out. Any doubt? Today we are going to learn bank related transactions. Very important. ध्यान देना please. As you know that day by day the importance of cash is going down. Okay, so banking transactions are integral part of the business. And what does business do is business opens a bank account. Now, how is a bank account opened? We go to the bank. Okay. We fill up some forms.
Yes.
We give some initial amount of cash and we open the account. Now, the first transaction involved is open a bank account by depositing rupees 5,000. Now, you go to the bank, you want to open an account, so what you will do is you carry cash with you, you carry the required documents, you go to the bank, fill up the form and give them initial deposit of 5,000. Now what happens over here? Effect A and effect B. You are giving cash to the bank. So first of all, can I say what goes out? Cash goes out. You understood this? Okay? हमारे बिजनेस में से उतना कैश चला गया. कहाँ चला गया? बैंक में. Okay? Now, ये कैश जो हम बैंक को दे रहे हैं, the amount which we are giving to the cash, we also in our books of accounts have to record how much of our money is lying in the bank. Okay? So one effect is cash goes out. पर ये कैश गया किसके पास? Bank. So what will be effect A? Who is the receiver? Very good. Who is the receiver of this cash? Bank is the receiver. Now, what type of transaction is this? Cash or credit? It's a cash transaction. Understood this? Now what happens? Every time when you incur expenses, okay, you give a check. Many times your customers give you a check. You go and deposit the check in the bank. Every time when your bank balance increase, यहाँ पे bank balance increase हो रहा है, okay, हो रहा है ना increase? Zero था, अब हो गया 5,000. Whenever bank balance increase, bank is the receiver. Whenever bank balance decrease, bank is the giver. Understood this? I'll give you one more transaction. Withdrew. Withdrew यानी you're withdrawing money from the bank. Withdrew cash. Rupees 3,000 from bank. Now we have business and we have bank. You deposited. Now what you are doing? You are withdrawing. So what will be effect A? What comes in? Are you able to visualize these transactions? Okay, either you withdraw cash from the bank or you use a ATM card, go to the ATM machine, put the card, put the password, and how much money you want, that money will come. But वो पैसा आता कहाँ से? It comes from your bank account. Okay, so effect A is what comes in when you withdraw cash. Cash comes in. Yes, very good. Who is the giver? Bank is the giver. We underline the keywords cash and bank because cash, it's a cash transaction. In fact, here cash and bank both are there, so it's a cash transaction. Whenever one of the effect is cash or one of the effect is bank, it is a cash transaction. Cash just does not mean currency notes. Cash also means money with the bank. Okay, now over here, lecture 1, I talked of assets. I said कि asset यानी क्या? Something which we own. Okay, वो चीज जो हम खुद own करते हैं, something on which we have a right to use. I may not own it, but I have a right to use, or I have a right to recover. Now over here, my money with the bank, can I say it is my asset? Yes. Any point of time, I can go and take my money. Understood this? Okay? Write this. Write the heading bank related transaction. Anyone has any doubt? No. Then we will go for check related transactions after this. You open the account with the bank. Now, what you can do is, bank gives you a checkbook. These days, ATM card is also given. So, if you want to withdraw cash, you use your ATM card. At the time when ATM cards were not there, checks were given to the account holders, which is also given right now. But right now, if you have an ATM card, banks don't encourage you to come with a check and withdraw cash. They say ATM card, you use the ATM card. But there was a time when ATM cards were not there. So if you want to take out money from your bank, you need a check. If you want to give money to someone, you have to use a check. Similarly, if someone gives you a check, you have to go and generally deposit in your bank. Now, check related transactions में सबसे पहले you come to page number 7. First, let's see what is a check. Now, you have a check like this. The format is also given on page number 7. Now, over here, if you want to give a check to someone, you write the name of the person over here. Yes. You write the date. Yes. You write the amount in words and in numbers, figures. Okay, and then it is signed. Now over here, the important point to be understood is this word bearer. So checks can be issued two ways. One is you issue checks as bearers or crossed. We call it crossed, which is basically account paying. Now, what exactly is this? And how we record transactions connected with this is what we are going to see. Now, whenever a bearer check is received, whenever a person receives a bearer check, what happens? Say for example, I got this check, pay Sagar Desai, okay, a sum of rupees say 5,000. Okay, some student came and gave me a bearer check. Now, what is the meaning of the word bearer? Bearer means the holder. It means the person who is having this check can go to the bank whose address is mentioned over here, the branch is mentioned over here. I'll go to that branch, give the check to the cashier and collect cash. You understood this? Now, if I get a bearer check, there is no point for me to go and deposit it in my bank account, because if I deposit it in my bank account, the bank will take its own time to clear the funds. ऐसा होता है ना, अगर मैं तुम्हें अभी कोई चेक दूंगा, अगर मैं तुम्हें अभी कोई चेक दूंगा तो तुम जाके अभी चेक दिया तो सबसे पहले तुम उसको जाके मंडे को डिपॉजिट करोगे बैंक में. नाउ जैसे ही तुम बैंक में डिपॉजिट करोगे, विल यू इमीडिएटली गेट द फंड्स? Immediately you will not get the funds. Immediately you may get if it is from the same bank or similar branch. Otherwise, if you are having account in ICICI Bank and I am giving you a check of HDFC, then it will take 1 or 2 days or 3 days for the funds to come in your account. समझ में आया? But if you have a bearer check, why should you deposit in your bank account? तुम वो चेक लेके सीधे चले जाओ जो भी ब्रांच का है, वहां पे चेक दो और कैश ले लो. So whenever you receive a bearer check, for you cash comes in. Because वो चेक का क्या करोगे तुम? चेक का तो कोई वैल्यू है ही नहीं, just a piece of paper. तुम वो चेक लेके बैंक में गए, चेक दिया और पैसा ले लिया, because it is a bearer check. Here it is written, pay to Sagar Desai or bearer. Is this clear? Or majority of you have a bank account. Yes. अगर तुमने किसी को bearer check दिया, you give or you issue a bearer check. ध्यान देना, will your cash balance decrease or your bank balance decrease? Your bank balance will decrease because you have given the check. Ultimately, the money will go from your bank account. Understood this? So if you receive a bearer check, you are receiving cash. But if you are giving a bearer check, money goes from your bank account. Yes, bank balance decrease. So we say bank, when you give, bank is the giver. Understood this? Now, what happens? Why people don't give bearer checks? Because it's very dangerous to issue a bearer check. If someone has given me a bearer check and I misplaced it, I dropped it somewhere on the way. If someone gets this check and it's a bearer check, that person can give this check to the bank and take cash. Okay? So what is preferred is parents also, when they give fees, they cross the checks like this. Yes. Okay, many times this word bearer is also crossed. Understood this from safety point of view. Now, if a cross check is received, please pay attention over here. If a cross check is received, what can I do with that check? I have to only go and deposit it in my bank account. Your parents who has given us check in the name of UL, okay, what I have to do? I have to go to my bank and deposit in the account by the name UL. Understood this? No, whenever a cross check is received, can I say my bank balance will increase? So bank is the receiver. Understood this? Check मिला, बैंक में डिपॉजिट किया, my bank balance will increase. Check goes to the bank, so bank is the receiver. All of you understood? Now, if someone gives a bearer check, if a business gives a bearer check, if a business gives a crossed check, what will happen? From where the money will go? सुन रहे हो ना सब? If the business gives a cross check, यानी तुम लोगों ने अगर किसी को एक चेक दिया और उसको क्रॉस कर दिया, तो पैसा कहां से जाएगा? The money will go from our bank account. So can I say when we give or when we issue, bank is the giver? In short, over here, cash comes in. So cash balance increase. When we give a bearer check, when we give a bearer check. Bank balance decrease. Can I say this? Are you able to visualize this? Okay. When you receive a cross check, again bank balance increase, and when you give a check to someone, always our bank balance will decrease. Now in exam, in the transactions, if it is mentioned that a check is given, it is always assumed that it is a crossed check. अगर bearer check है तो it will be mentioned that it is a bearer check. Understood this all of you? यानी कहना ही से अगर bearer check मिला तो ही cash है. Otherwise, in every way, it is connected with the bank. Got it? Any doubt in this? Okay. लिख लो please. I'll also write effect. Cash comes in, always effect A because comes in. Okay. Bank is the giver, effect B. Bank is the receiver, effect A, and bank is the giver, effect B. Effect A will always be comes in or receiver. Effect B will be goes out or giver. Page number 13, transaction number 20. Opened a bank account with rupees 10,000 with ICICI Bank. Okay, so you write 20, effect A. You opened a bank account. So first step in accounts is you read the transaction first. What are we doing? We are opening a bank account and we are depositing 10,000 cash. So from our pocket, from the pocket of business, cash goes out. So first we write what we know. Effect B. What goes out? Thanks. पता ही नहीं था मुझे. Cash goes out. Now, how you have to understand? One of the effect you will always come to know. You can really ask this question, ये cash कहाँ जा रहा है, क्यों जा रहा है? So किसे हम दे रहे हैं बैंक को? So who is the receiver? Bank is the receiver. We have to record name of the bank. Okay, if we are having separate bank accounts, one is with ICICI, another is with HDFC, third one is with Axis. So, overnight now, you can just record bank is the receiver, but we have to record how much of our money is with the bank. Now, 21st, your favorite, decided. Non-economic transaction. Decide तो बहुत कुछ करते हैं, but action होता ही नहीं है. It's a non-economic transaction. 22nd. 22nd. Yes. Paid sales tax of rupees 2,000. So 22nd में A and B. What comes in? Service comes in. Generally, we can also write benefit received. We write sales tax, expense incurred. Now you will know that. Now you know that from today onwards, this tax is no longer there. Okay, because we have got goods and service tax. So one nation, one tax. So excise is gone, service tax is gone. VAT, which was sales tax, is also gone. Any entry tax octroi in any state or city is also gone. Ease of doing business, sales tax, expense incurred. Effect B. What goes out? We are giving cash, so cash goes out. I hope all of you are following the proper format. Okay. Now 23rd. A cross check. अब ध्यान देना, cross check, new concept. A cross check of 2000 was received from Abhishek. Now read once again. A cross check of 2000 was received from Abhishek. So we received a check. Okay, now what we will do with this check? This check we will go and deposit in the bank. So effect A will be, किसको देंगे ये check? Bank को. So who is the receiver? Bank is the receiver. Now we got the check. Against क्या हमने कुछ सेल किया है? नहीं, किसी ने हमें चेक दिया है. So we have to write the name of the person who is giving the check. So who is the giver? Abhishek is the giver. What type of transaction is this? It's a cash transaction because cash transaction includes bank transaction. So cash ho ya bank ho, it is a cash transaction. All of you understood this? Now 24, interesting one. A bearer check of rupees 3500 was received from Lara. Now whenever you received a bearer check, will you deposit in the bank or you will take cash? Cash. So effect A is what comes in. Yeah, please write this. What comes in? Cash comes in. And effect B, who is the giver? Question number 25, transaction 25, received dividend on shares of Reliance, rupees 500. Now, first of all, let's understand the concept of dividend. Now, in account subject, every day, every lecture, something new will come, which you have to understand ki what does this mean, how does this work. Then only you will be able to classify in your books of accounts कि ये क्या है हमारा income है, expense है, asset है, liability है, capital है. Now what exactly is dividend? See, there are in our country public limited companies. Now what are these public limited companies? Companies in which public are owners. Okay. Now, how can one person become an owner of a public limited company? These companies issue shares. So, when you buy a share, you are becoming a owner to the extent of shares which you have held. Now, what is the purpose of buying the shares? There are two purposes. One is कि जो भी profit होता है, from that you will get a share. It's a share, right? And second is appreciation. As you know, in stock market, the price of shares keep on rising. Okay, if the price of the shares increase, you will be in a good position. Just like कि घर लिया, building खरीदा, जमीन लिया, gold लिया और उसका price बढ़ा. वैसे if you buy shares, you also get appreciation. Now, two things. One is profit and other is appreciation. Now, when these companies make profits, the owners will say, हमें हमारा हिस्सा दो. We are your shareholders. So what the companies will do, company will give the profit to the shareholder. This profit given to the shareholder is known as dividend. Got it? There was a time when these companies used to give checks which would come to your house and you take the check, deposit in the bank. These days, shares have become in e-format, okay, which is demat. Okay, so now shares are not physical documents, they are in electronic format. Now, whenever dividend is to be given, directly the dividend will go to your bank account. This is what is happening practical. Understood what is dividend? We come to the topic now. Receive dividend on shares of Reliance. Now when you receive dividend, can I say dividend is part of profit? Can I say dividend is your income? Can I say this? So when you receive dividend, do you receive dividend in cash? No, it is always by check. वो चेक का क्या करोगे तुम? बैंक में जाके उसको डिपॉजिट कर दोगे. So लिखो इफेक्ट ए. किसके पास गया ये चेक? बैंक. So who is the receiver? Who is the receiver? Bank is the receiver. And effect B. Now, what happens? You have given some benefit to the company. You have invested money over here. That's why you are getting this return in the form of dividend. So, what goes out? Over here, precisely, we don't use the word service goes out. Because ऐसा तो कुछ हम जाके सर्विस तो नहीं दे रहे हैं. We are giving some benefit to the company. That's why they are giving us this dividend. Okay, so we directly write dividend income on exam में ये 100% आएगा. That's why I took so much time to make you understand this. Extremely important. In school, if this transaction is taught, okay, you check up with your school teacher कि इसको cash लेना है या bank लेना है. Practically, it is always bank, but what we do, so many things are theoretical, so it may also be taken as cash. You understood why it cannot be taken as cash?
Yes.
Okay. 26. Purchase 100 shares of Reliance Industries at rupees 900 each. Now, even when you buy shares, you cannot generally buy shares by giving cash. It is through check only. But over here, in absence, we will write it is assumed that it is theoretical, so we are treating it as cash. Okay. Now, when you buy shares, what comes in? Shares comes in. If you buy a car, we say car comes in. If you buy a furniture, furniture comes in. Similarly, when you buy shares, shares comes in. Look, what comes in? Shares of Reliance Industries comes in. What goes out? We'll write cash goes out. Practically always with check. Cash goes out. Underline cash. 27. Received check of 3,000 from Suraj. We received a check. The moment we receive a check, what we will do with that check? We go, oh sorry, how it is cash. It's not a bearer check. If it's a bearer check, then only cash. Otherwise, we take the check, go to the bank and deposit the check. So what will be effect A? Who is the receiver? Who is the receiver? Bank is the receiver. What type of transaction is this? It's a cash transaction because one of the effect is bank. If one of the effect is bank or cash, it is a cash transaction. Is this clear? What will be effect B? Who is the giver? पहले transactions पढ़ना, उसको समझना, फिर to effect देना. Initially it will take time, but once you are used to it, फटाफट हो जाएगा. First time when you learned the alphabets A, B, C, D, E, F, G, it took lots of time. But now, does it take time for you to recite it or write it? That is how you have to go by. Then, gave a salary check of 4,500 to Raju. Gave a salary check to Raju. Now, can I write the name Raju? क्या मुझे उसका नाम लिखना पड़ेगा बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स में? नो, बिकॉज मैं उसको पगार का चेक दे रहा हूं, तो पगार यानी क्या? सैलरी यानी क्या? सर्विस कम्स इन. Is this clear? If I have to write a name, मैं उसका ही नाम लिखूंगा from whom I have to take money or to whom I have to give money, or previously I had to pay and I am paying now, or previously I had to receive and I am receiving it now. Is this clear? So here the name Raju is not important. It is a purely cash transaction. So effect A, what comes in? What comes in? Service comes in. Slash करके लिखो salary expense incurred. Salary expense incurred. Effect B is cash going out. Is cash going out? Gave a salary check. तो क्या हो रहा है? चेक दे रहे हैं तो पैसा कहां से जाएगा? बैंक में से. So who is the giver? Bank is the giver. Paid telephone bill. Paid telephone bill of rupees 300 by check to BSNL. Now मुझे BSNL का नाम रिकॉर्ड करना है? नहीं, मैंने चेक दिया, उसके सामने टेलीफोन सर्विसेज ऑलरेडी मिल गया. So what comes in? Service comes in. देखो what comes in? Service comes in. Telephone expense incurred. Telephone expense incurred. We paid by check. So always remember, when you pay by check, your bank balance will decrease. So bank is the giver. Who is the giver? Bank is the giver. Underline the keywords. Underline the keywords. Any doubt, anyone? Okay. Received a check of 10,000 as loan from Tarak. Now you received a check. What will you do with this check? Deposit it in the bank. So who is the receiver? Bank is the receiver. देखो effect है. Who is the receiver? Bank is the receiver. किसने दिया ये चेक हमें? तारक ने. So who is the giver? Tarak is the giver. Two effects are extremely important. Okay, you should be knowing it. You practice, learn, practice, learn. Now, homework में I want you to do worksheet 3.